Well, hey kids, it's me, Dusty Sandhill, former MLB star and current Little League coach. I'm here to tell you all about a new product called Allen and Ginter Baseball 2023. We're going to be ripping that here today because we're a baseball channel. That's what we do. You know, ever since I got kicked out of the league for steroid use, or at least that's what they're calling it, Mr. Commissioner, who says you can't hit a line drive over the center field fence, huh? Babe Ruth used to do it, and he did it on beer and hot dogs. Maybe I just been eating a lot of beer and hot dogs. You think of that, Mr. Commissioner? Anyway, I'm doing this fatal 4-way YouTube tournament with some of my friends. We're all opening one blaster, and we got some special rules. I guess I'm going to put them up over here. You know what? Just put them up over my face. Go ahead, put them up over my face. Nobody wants to see Dusty anymore, right, Commissioner? Anyway, it's best card wins, but then we're adding some points for every NBA player you get because, you know, some of us are basketball channels. I'm a baseball channel here, but some of these guys are basketball channels. And it's kind of weird that they're putting basketball players in this set anyway. The only basketball player to play in the MLB in the last 30 years was Michael Jordan, and the only reason he did it was because he got kicked out of his league for doing too much gambling. That's true, look it up. And they let him go back into his league. He could do a bunch of gambling, get kicked out of his league, go into baseball, and go right back in. Isn't that strange, Mr. Commissioner? I mean, come on, Rob. I did that appearance at your kid's graduation. I talked for like 9 whole minutes. I was only a little bit drunk when I showed up. Anyway, please take a second to like this video, leave a comment down below. Tell us who your favorite baseball player is, your favorite basketball player. I don't really care, just leave me a comment. I need the help. Oh, and make sure to subscribe if this is your first time here. You know, we do a little bit of basketball here on the side sometimes too, but this is definitely a baseball channel. Don't let the name fool you. I know everything about baseball. I used to play it, and now I instill that knowledge into young children. And when we win the title, I'm coming for you, Rob. I'm getting back in that league. You're going to get me my paycheck. Hey, welcome back to Basketball Buds. My name's Tyler, this is what I actually sound like, but don't be surprised if you see Dusty again. I had fun with that. You'll probably hear from him in the future. I wanted to take a second to tell you about this 4-way battle we're doing. I met all these guys on the Bob the Card Collector Discord. Been having a lot of fun there, talking to people. And we all kind of found out that we had a little bit of a love for this product, the Allen and Ginter series. And we all wanted to do kind of just a 4-way battle. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my opponents. The first one is the one I know the least about, but I will tell you everything I know about him. I just haven't had a chance to talk to him yet because he's been kind of busy. His name is Brandon Gilbeck. That's also the name of his channel. He goes by Gilblock on the Discord. He plays for the Formosa Dreamers of the Taiwan Professional Basketball League. And yes, I do have some notes here. The TPBL. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. Whoa! Unfortunately, the Dreamers just got eliminated in the playoffs. Whoa! Sorry about that, Brandon. It's actually happening the day that I watch it. We're all trying to, or the day that I'm recording. We're all trying to kind of watch on Discord, but unfortunately the games end right about the time I wake up. He also played college ball in not just Illinois, but the Western Illinois. Shout out. Whoa! The next guy I want to talk about is Glad the Ripper. Been talking to him a lot since I joined the forums. He's also Glad the Breaker because he's been doing some really inexpensive case breaks and box breaks for the people on the Discord. He's also lately earned the moniker Glad the Shipper because he's been looking for inexpensive ways for international card fans, sports card fans, trading card fans to get product. If you're interested in that, get on the Discord, Bob the Card Collector Discord, and there's a whole channel dedicated to it. You can ask him questions in DMs too. By the way, this awesome logo down here for Glad the Shipper was made by Michael and Erica from Surprise Cards, who are the next contestant, or the next competitor, I guess. Michael and Erica have an awesome channel. Michael does basketball cards, and then they both do Pokemon cards. And their videos are awesome. They play around with editing a lot. They're, you know, trying new things, just kind of seeing what feels good on their channel. And then Erica's relaxing rips are some of my favorite videos to just turn on while I'm working and listen to. So I've been having a lot of fun with all those guys. Just wanted to kind of give them a shout out. There'll be links to their channels down below, and happy to throw their logos in this video. So we're doing Allen and Ginter. I will say I don't know a ton about baseball. I did play the show for a couple years. I haven't really played it this year or the last year, but I should know a little bit about some of the players, at least kind of what position they play, hopefully. But anybody who knows this set knows that it's not just baseball. There's a bunch of wacky stuff in here. So let's get to it. Also wanted to just kind of go over the rules one more time. It's best card wins. We're going to comp all the cards we pull, just see which the best one is. But since we're all basketball channels primarily, we decided to do some basketball rules. So Scoot and Wemby are both in here. If you pull a Scoot, you get to add $10 to the comp of your card. And if you pull a Wemby, you get to add $20 to the comp of your card, which is also if one of those cards is your best card, you still get to add it. So let's see how it is. We got Vargas, sorry, don't know him. Anderson, of course. Kirby, Sheffield, whoop, and then a little tiny guy. Love little tiny guys. Nelson, hey Nelson. And then George Springer. He's the first guy that I'm somewhat familiar with. Probably only going to know the top guys because those are the guys they make the cards out of. But, you know, cool George Springer insert. We'll put him up here. We'll replace Domas. And then we're going to put the little guys up there too, just because I think they're fun. All right, are you ready for some baseball? We got Schultz. Fried, I think I know him. Max Fried, is that his name? Man, I'm gonna look like an idiot in this one. Cal Ripken Jr., okay, he was one of my guys back when I did watch baseball and play baseball video games. Gotta love Cal, Mr. Reliable. Hudson, ooh, we got a black card. I think these are kind of more rare. Of Prado, or Prado, but it's a rookie card. Nick Prado. I'm proud of that card. Music to your ears, we got a squeeze box. Cause she's playing all night and the music's alright. That's an old Who song that's not really about what it's about. And there's a Shohei Ohtani card on the back. Brujan, or Brujan. Hey, we got Picardo. Who's Picardo? Olivia Picardo. Baseball is her passion. She's a pitcher. Okay. Mets Amateur Scouting Department. Oh, right on. She works for the Mets. I might be like undercrediting her. She's probably awesome. Not sure how to pronounce that name, but I know him from the games. Jim, Tom or Thom, I don't know. And then we got a dent, which luckily is not dented, and his face appears to be in full tact, which the other dent I'm familiar with doesn't have that. And then a Shohei. We got a Shohei insert. That's pretty cool. Right on. Alright. These cards are just kind of piling up over here. I always seem to have that problem. I wonder why. Alright. We got Rodon. DMC, right on. That's going to be in the hit stack. Let's see if we can get Reverend Run. Jam Master J? Yeah, Jam Master J. Murphy, we got Devers, or Devers, I don't know. He's been on the Red Sox for a while. I think he's a third baseman, right? Yeah, well, we don't. We got Arroz con Gandules, Is that like, Arroz con Gandules. It's corn, or no, it's rice and gandules. And then we got a peregrine falcon, right on. Might give that to my dad, he loves large predatory birds. Who doesn't? Alright. Come on. Okay, got a Jeter on the back. Spoilers. Tulglia, Molina, Freddie Freeman. Okay, I know him. And I know that these banners are, you know, different or whatever, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Jackie, kind of familiar with him. Stowers, and Derek Jeter. Okay, we're getting a bunch of the same insert. I don't know if that's common or not. They're cool, they look nice. Even the set looks pretty nice. Fun in the sun. Pegurio, Bintliff, All right, who's Bentliff? Come on, let's all learn something. Jim Bentliff, the mud guy. Bentliff's mud can be found on baseballs across the major leagues. Oh, okay, so this is one of the, what do they call it when they precondition the balls before they pitch them? Right on. Thanks, Jim. We got Turner. Fujinami. He looks intense. Yoshida. That's cool. Little Ricky Yoshida. I don't know if that's the Yoshida I'm familiar with. Fishing. Fishing, you know, American pastime, fun in the sun, catching a trout, fishing. Nothing against fishing. It's kind of weird that I got a fishing card. I'd rather get like, never mind. No, it's not gonna think that true. Hall. Reynolds. Who's this guy? Brian Reynolds, yeah. I always want to call him Ryan Reynolds, but it's Brian Reynolds. And then Cole, he's a pitcher. Garrett Cole, all right. See, I know baseball. I know everything about baseball. Pete Alonso, know him too. Tiny little Jimmy Rollins, which was my name in high school, Tiny little Jimmy Rollins. And then Cy Young.
Never heard of him. No, I know Cy Young, or at least the legacy of his awards.
Oh no! Well, we're not gonna get it from that side. Alright. Alright, we got Vientos. Alright, come on. Basketball, last pack magic. Come on, baby. Sandoval. I don't think is that baseball Sandoval? Tom Sandoval. An actor, model, and a restaurateur. Oh, okay, on Vanderpump Rules. I love that show. Ted Williams? I don't know. Yeah, Ted Williams. We got Dawson. He's looking intense too. Who's Andre Dawson? Seems like a retro player. Not familiar with him. Sorry, Andre. And then rookie card. Oh, Herrera rookie card. Tiny little baby rookie card. Ivan Herrera. Is that how you say it? And music to your ears, a mandolin. Right on, a real rockin' Gibson looking mandolin. Alright, so no idea what my top hit is. We're gonna cut to that now.
1 7th inning stretch later.
Okay, I'm back. I just did a little bit of eBay research. It doesn't look like anything's comping too high, but we're gonna go through this all kind of one more time. You tell me if you see anything that's comping high, because I really want to win this. There's so much on the line. All right, I'm just gonna go through these really quick. If any of these cards are worth a lot of money, please let me know. Okay. These are my little mini cards. Rookie cards. Stowers, Prado. This is, probably the biggest variant I got, but it doesn't seem to be worth much, a couple bucks. Nelson, little Jimmy Rollins, Dent, and then of course our Rose Kun Ganjules. And then these were my inserts. Springer, Otani, Springer, Jeter, Cy Young, accordion, mandolin. No, it's not an accordion. It says a bandonion, fishing, and then some rookies. If any of these rookies are producing, let me know. Maybe one's breaking out this year. And then the card we're gonna say comps for the most because they all seem to be about $1 or so. DMC from Run DMC. Big fan of them, especially in my youth. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta look at these cards 1 or 2 times, look through them, because you miss some things on the Allen and Ginter cards. I had to look at this one more time. Turns out my most expensive card is this Peregrine Falcon, because it was signed by the bird himself. Alright, no, not really. Everything's like $1, $2. Probably gonna lose this one. Good luck to whoever the winner is. Hopefully there's somebody else who pulled, as weak sauce as me, but we'll see. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Michael and Erica from Sure Prize Cards, Brandon Gilbeck, and Glad the Ripper. And subscribe to me too. Take it easy. Have a good time. You know, I really would like you to send me some money. Been kind of hard time since the league kicked me out. Cheapest thing in the grocery store is dog food. Oh man. Why did I trust that pharmacist?
Whoa!